York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
What's going on? It's Jay Ellis from Nick of Time Show here. Give you that Knicks talk just in the nick of time. And the gunshots is going off today because the Knicks win big, beating the LA Clippers in LA. We got that comeback win, baby. 106-100. High man for today, Raw. Derrick Rose turning back the clock from his MVP days, dropping 25 points on your head. Reggie Bullock second in command with 24 points as well. And then here you come with RJ with his 18 points, and Julius Randle finishing the day up with not his best game, but you know what? 14 points and big plays down the stretch, man. We're gonna talk all about this win, big win, because one more game closer to avoiding this play-in tournament business. We want to get out of that car wreck of a mess. We don't need that. We don't need any of those problems over there, down there with the bottom feeder. So as long as we keep doing what we're doing, Raw, we'll be fine. But before we even get to the details of the game, let me introduce my man from the YouTube channel across the street. I like to call him the Raw Metaphor. It is the Raw Hebrew Remnant. What's going on, man?
What's up, JS? For sure. We ain't worried about no play in, but that's not gonna happen. We done with that.
Yeah, that's sort of little guys down there who got to fight for the scraps.
We not worried about that.
Exactly.
We're trying to jockey for that top 6 and see which one, if we can hang on to this 4th seat.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is right now. We got bigger fish to fry so
That's
far.
absolutely.
Yeah, also, shout out to the chat too. Shout out to the people here early, man, trying to rep this win. Shout out to Fritz Alessandro, the modding always. Shout out to M Santos, shout out to Gregory Castillo, GM's Island and Empire, DJ Jams, UBG. Everybody else who's rocking with the KOT show was here to enjoy this big Knicks win. All right, Raw. Let me know what you saw today, Raw, because what I saw today was a team that was hungry, that played defense.
Yes. All of that. They were hungry. They played defense the way they're supposed to play defense. And the good thing, Julius Randle did not have a great game.
Yeah.
But he contributed to winning. He had 14 boards today. So, he only had 14 boards, but he contributed to winning by putting up 14 boards. And then he helped close it out at the end of the game. Reggie Bullock also, let us not forget him. I mean, you mentioned him, but he was guarding Kawhi Leonard and Paul George most of the game. So Kawhi he scored Kawhi had 29, but he was 9 for 26.
Yeah,
9 for 26. So like I said, a guy like that's gonna get his points,
right? But
if you make it hard for him, that's all you can do, and that's what Bullock did. He did that while scoring 24 himself. So kudos. It was a very good team effort. I'm also proud of Obi. Obi is coming on nicely.
Yeah.
Without Quickly and without Burks.
Yeah.
Without Quickly. Now we had Burks out for a minute, but we had Quickly and we had D Rose. Now you have Burks and Quick out, and they still. The thing is, when I was looking at the schedule, I was looking at this little 6-game road trip, and I was thinking to myself, okay. Loss against the Clippers, loss against the Lakers. I figured win against the Rockets, against Memphis, and against Phoenix, loss against Denver.
Right.
So I thought we would go 3-3. But I did not expect them to. And then after they lost to Phoenix on Friday, big, I was like, man, this is going to be a rough game, man. And but they came out and showed they belong. Not only in the playoff conversation, obviously, but they belong to be mentioned in the top teams in the league now because they just played one of the top teams toe-to-toe and beat them.
You're absolutely right, Ro. And when we had the prediction stream before, I think me and you were probably aligned, thinking Rockets was a win and Memphis was a win when Phoenix was going to be the get-back game. We laid an egg in Phoenix. I still feel like we can match up well against Phoenix, but we just laid the egg in a crucial part.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of them situations where they got us twice. But if we had to play them, over a long stretch, we'd be toe to toe with them too. There's no question.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's just that they caught us at the right time.
Right. And the Clippers, I expected to lose to them too, but I did know the last time we played, we were in the game, so I thought it was gonna be close with the Clippers. But we you know what, but we ended up losing. But listen, today Raw, the Clippers were the best 3-point team in the NBA.
Yep.
That was a big reason why they lost. It was the defense held these guys to below their 3-point average.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA, and I believe the Knicks are the best
3-point defense. Yeah, but you know what it is, Raw? Even though we're the best 3-point defense, against the good 3-point shooting teams, it doesn't seem like we wear that badge every single time. You know what I mean?
They wore it today, though.
We wore it today.
They wore it today.
We wore it today.
We wore it today. They held them to 34% from three, while we shot 41% from three. So we wore it today. They were the Knicks. I was watching the game, and the Knicks were battling them toe to toe the first half straight through. Really good first half for the Knicks.
Right.
And, if you recall, that happened against Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Very well.
So you just don't know.
Pretty much 3 quarters against Phoenix, and then it collapsed in the fourth. So I was hoping they would not collapse. And this is where D Rose, this is where Bullock came through. And the thing is, we take RJ for granted.
Yeah.
But you could pretty much, even whether he's good, whether he's bad, whatever, you could pencil him in for 18 points. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much pencil him in for 18 points. Like I said, he's a scorer. He's gonna get that. So when you combine that with Bullock, with Rose, with Randle, Obi played a very good game today.
Man.
And, he only played 10 minutes, but what's going on with him, he's getting so much more comfortable that those 10 minutes are becoming more impactful as the season goes on.
He's getting the same shots he's getting all year, and I think the reps are just starting to click for him. He's like, all right, I know I'm getting this open 3 in the corner, hit that. Right. Cool. I know now to get those loose balls off rebounds, get those. All right. I know when they trap Derrick Rose to the top. Because this is like the third time they trapped Derrick Rose in the last 3 games at the top. And they give it to Taj, and then Taj gives an alley-oop, or some version of that play happened for like the 3rd time in a row. So he knows he's getting his points at this point.
The thing is that not only that, he's not making as many dumb mistakes on defense.
Yeah, that too.
That's why you don't have to, like with Randle, he still has me shaking my head with some of the turnovers. Oh my gosh, Julius. But I haven't done that with Obi in a while, because when you don't hear his name like that, that means he's playing solid defense. He's not making dumb rookie mistakes on defense. So he's coming along very, very well. And I think that bodes well, going forward, because look, Randall's been off for a couple of games now.
Yeah.
Imagine when Randall is on and you're going to have either Quick and or Rose on. We're going to be pretty tough to beat.
I think that's what makes this game and the last few games this game in particular, I think that's what makes this game a great win is we're missing a lot of firepower and quickly and Alec Burks, who's been really good from three, has been averaging 41% from 3 this whole season. Quickly, who stretches the floor from us, kind of gives Derrick Rose some breathing room with the second unit. And as you can see, this game and even the last few games, without those guys, people are keying in on Derrick Rose a lot more. Yep. And I think that's what makes his 25 points more impressive, especially in the first half. He goes 9 for 10. People are keying in on him, and he's still dropping 25 points. And and don't even sleep on the 8 assists he has too, because even when they do key in on him, he just makes the right play. Whether it's the pick and roll with Taj, as he's been running since he was with the Bulls, over and over again, or just pocket, or just bullet passes to Frank, or to Obi Toppin, to whoever. He's just I can't overstate how much Derrick Rose has stepped up for this team since Alec Burks is gone, and just taking his game to a whole nother level. He's in playoff ready kill mode, this guy Derrick Rose.
Well, the thing is, as crazy as it sounds, I think the combination of him and Tibbs brings him up to another level all the time. And
Every
and
time.
forget like don't forget like all his life he has been the man, right? So he's been doubled, he's been all kind of defense against him.
Yep.
When he played for Minnesota, he dropped 50 coming off the bench because they had to watch him and Cat and Wiggins, right? And so when you got another play out there that's got attention, Derrick Rose could still kill you. See? And so now they got to watch Julius Randle, right? And so
Right.
D Rose was just too much. He was too much. They couldn't. Patrick Beverly was like he was in cement. He could not guard him.
You can't guard him. You definitely. You know what? Let me get back to Julius Randle too. You know what? Before I even get to Julius Randle, let me just highlight Derrick Rose's greatness because I've done this in the stream before. It was a stream where he was in here raw, and I just went on like a whole 40-minute rant on the D Rose love.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do the 40-minute rant, but I'm gonna just read I don't know who's here for the first time or not. I'm just gonna look at these numbers once again because Derrick Rose at this point is shooting career numbers. He's having career numbers right now, in his 10th year 10 years removed from his MVP season.
Yep.
He's having career numbers in shooting from the 3-point line, from the mid range, and it's pretty insane. I'm pull up the stats right now, really quickly. All right. Crazy.
He's killing, man. D Rose is really
this guy is like
D Rose is killing, man.
And ever since I said that, the numbers have gone down slightly, but it's still remarkable because he was in 100 percentile in a non-corner threes a couple of like last week, but now it went down to 92nd percentile. Still pretty good, Still pretty good.
Yeah, no, he's still good, man. I mean, D Rose is 90-some percentile still.
Yeah, for a guy
that was not known to be able to shoot the three at all.
Exactly.
So
and also for the mid range, 91st percentile in all mid range shooting, and also in long mid range as well.
Well, he's always been a mid range guy. I mean, that's
right.
how
he's always been a mid range guy. But what I'm saying is, he is shooting right now, his best mid range percentage of his entire career is what I'm saying, Raw.
Yeah.
The highest since then was first year Chicago. He shot 90%. Right now he's at 91. So he's turned back the clock recently, and I appreciate him for it, man. I don't know where we'd be without Derrick Rose, Alec Burks, and quickly has gone down, and he just went Super Saiyan Blue on us, and Derrick Rose is just kicking everybody's butt right now. It's ridiculous.
That's right.
But let me also talk about Julius Randle for a second. Julius Randle didn't have his usual game where he's just ISOing people to death. But I really liked what he's done. I kind of like how he played the game, man. He's really trusted this team to just kind of just do their thing.
He's putting a lot more trust in his teammates. He is turning the ball over too much, but like I said, today what I noticed is he got some very key tough rebounds. Because early in the game, Zubac was getting them too many second chance opportunities, and so I was concerned about that. But Julius was really 14 rebounds is 14 rebounds. He was really taking care of business on the boards today.
Yeah, he was, man, and we needed those. We were toe to toe on the boards. A lot of these team stats, we were toe to toe with boards, toe to toe with assists. We really toe to toe with them. But I just like the fact that he's grown since last year, where he doesn't take it upon himself to force every single shot. But he's Reggie Bullock, man. I keep alluding to this summer and who we're bringing back. And every time I think about it, like, man, it gets tough. I have to think that Reggie Bullock, it has to be.
Reggie Bullock's a lock. He's coming back.
He has to be coming back, right? We're underpaying the man at this point.
Yeah, he's a lock. He's coming back. And of course, D Rose is a lock. Taj Gibson's a lock. All of those are coming back.
Where would we be without Reggie Bullock? I know Derrick Rose did well. Reggie Bullock 24 points on the night, and the Clippers decided.
Timely threes,
and this is stuff he wasn't doing at the beginning of the season.
Timely threes, man. He was 5 of 12, but those 5 were big time, timely threes from Reggie, man.
Yeah,
when you got your guy guarding the offensive team's best guy, and he's hitting his threes, what are you going to say, man? He's coming back.
He's back, man.
I'm just glad he's not a guy that we got to worry about paying a max to. You know, he's going to be in the 8 million range, and
right.
That's a good number for him. I don't know how many years. He's 30. Maybe they give him 324. I don't know, but it's going to be he's going to be a solid piece for us for the next few years. I mean, we got him. He's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's gonna be a lot of people who's gonna be in that 8 million range. All these 1 year deal, 2 year deal guys, they're all gonna be wanting a little bit of a raise in that 8 million range. This is why I'm really curious.
You think Burks will go for that?
I think so too.
I think so. I think 4 years, 32 for him. I think
so too. I feel like all these role player guys are gonna go for that little 8 million range, and I'm always looking out for, you know, when the teams have a surprise winning season, the guys' value goes up. You gotta look out for the poachers as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, because they're all on 1 year deals. I only one I can see possibly losing out on that front would be Nerlens Noel, because he might get, Mitchell's going to be the starter, and so I mean, is he going to go to another team and start? So I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the guy we might lose, but and that would be a big loss. He played a key role this year, and then we'd be very dependent on Mitchell Robinson staying healthy next year. But as far as depth, we still have Taj at the 5. Going back.
Yeah, well, Taj isn't going anywhere. I know that.
Right.
Derrick Rose isn't going there. I know that.
Right.
So those a few are a lock, and I know it's gonna be a different year, man. We're gonna try to bring as many people back as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not gonna see a lot of people are getting all hyped about the draft. You're not going to see an impactful rookie come to the Knicks and take minutes from some of these guys next year. If anything, it'll be a free agent, but not. I don't think outside of the top 5. Really, Cade Cunningham. Outside of Cade Cunningham, no rookie in this class is going to come in if the Knicks get their hands on any of these rookies and take any minutes from any of these guys.
Absolutely not. That's not Tosh. This is not Tom Thibodeau's MO. He only trusts the vets at this point. I would be surprised the way even quickly he's even hit this rotation is kind of like an anomaly. Really, this is not a Tom Thibodeau move, at all.
Yeah, in anything you'll see more vets. You'll see a free agent. You're looking at free agents now, and you might see a few of them. A couple of them come in, but outside of that, you're not going to see any you got Quickly, you got Obi Toppin, you got RJ Barrett, you got Mitchell Robinson. Those are your 4 cornerstone. I mean, I'm not sure about Frank. I love Frank, but I'm not sure what they're going to do with him. But your 4 cornerstone guys. So you just think about this on any NBA team. If you got 4 guys 23 or younger that are impactful on your team, you got a good future.
Exactly, absolutely. You have a big future, and this is what makes the winning. This is what makes the winning so exciting, Raw.
Yeah.
It's because unlike the 54 win season, this is sustainable. This is way more sustainable.
Win season was an all vet team. I think they had the rookie guy was Shump, right? I think Shumpert might have been the rookie guy, but that's it. Everybody else was a veteran, and so they were actually, playing at their peak at that time, which is still not bad. I mean, 54 wins is good, but I don't know. I would have liked to have seen them come back one more year, when they let everybody cut everybody loose and blew it up, but. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah, salute to the chat, man. Everybody's rocking with the KOT show today, man. Hit those thumbs up button, this like button, man. He's looking a little light. He's looking a little light with the likes, and I ain't gonna lie. He's looking a little light in the likes. Hit those.
I know how you gonna do 10 likes on us.
What? On a win. Listen, the Knicks beat the Clippers today. Bruh, what is happening right there? The Knicks beat the Clippers. Fact.
Got 117 in the chat, so that's cool.
Let's go, man. The Knicks beat the Clippers today, man. We listen. We're
what this means, though, JLs. You know what this means in terms of that means the Knicks are guaranteed to be no worse than 3-3 on this road trip.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's really. I said if the Knicks are 2-4. I would be fine with that because, looking at it from like 2 weeks ago. And then if they got 3-3, I'd be very happy. And I'm very happy. So if we could beat the Lakers and go 4-2, oh my God, that'd be tremendous, man.
And the Lakers are looking like food a little bit right now.
Well, it depends. Like even if LeBron comes back, he's still dealing with the ankle. He's still dealing with the ankle. So we could beat them. We still could beat them. And then Schroeder is still banged up a little bit.
Exactly.
We could beat them. So I tell you what, though, I'm gonna tell you right now. I believe the Knicks are gonna win 40 games this year. I think they are.
I think we're on pace.
They got 38 with 4 games left. I think they're gonna win 40.
I think we're on pace right now, man. With the Lakers down there, they're looking injured. The Spurs, I'm not sure about the Spurs. The Spurs, to me, is still a tough matchup for us, considering how we like to play defense. We usually when we play defense, we usually like to leave the bad offensive players open a little bit, and we'll pick our poison that way. But with the Spurs, they have multiple guys who can do multiple things. It's really hard to pick your poison when it comes to playing defense with the San Antonio Spurs. So I don't expect us to really beat those guys, but everybody else, man, is fair game. Everybody else is fair game.
Yeah, the Spurs, the Spurs are really a good litmus. But we actually have all 3 of those games are tough because this is Spurs for what you mentioned. Charlotte, they're battling to try to stay in that 7-8 mode right now, so they can just play that one game and be in at number 7. And so is Boston. So they're all battling for that. So this is going to be, it's going to be a dogfight all the way through. But the thing is that I think the Knicks as a team are cognizant that they can end up this year with 40 wins. And I think that is going to be a motivation factor for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely going to be a motivation factor. Salute to the chat. Okay, interesting. I see a Lakers. I think a Lakers fan is in the Discord.
Right.
Yeah. You got a Lakers fan waiting in the Discord. But salute to the chat, man. The Knicks, man. We celebrating right now because the Knicks win once again. We are still solidly
4 seed, baby. 4 seed.
In the 4 seed.
4 seed.
Don't
let us beat the Lakers.
Don't let that happen. I think Fritz was like, nah, no to the Lakers fan. Cause all of a sudden I saw him disappear. This is why we have mods. This is why we have mods. All right.
Fritz said, "Not tonight, not tonight." He said, "Not tonight."
Yeah, mods. Not that we don't welcome other fans of other teams.
But we celebrating something tonight. So
right. If you come with respect, you can come on the show.
Yeah, come respect, right? Exactly.
If you come with respect, you can come on the show.
Otherwise,
hold on. I have the gunshot request. So the gun is somebody has requested the gunshots.
I see that.
So let me give the people what they want.
Give the people.
He came a little late.
Give the people what they want, Jay.
All right, he came a little late, so he missed the gunshots at the beginning. So you know what the time it is, right? All right, the Knicks have beat the LA Clippers. So it's time for the gunshots, damn it. It's time for the gunshots, damn it. We are still in 4th place. Atlanta Hawks are trying to catch us. The Celtics are trying to catch us. The Celtics, I don't know about them.
Hey, anytime the Celtics are behind us, I'm happy.
Oh, absolutely. Danny Ainge and them, they can, yeah.
Anytime Danny Ainge is in my behind somewhere, back room somewhere, I'm happy.
Absolutely. We here, man. We are here, man. The Knicks have won another game. It looks like we're solidified to avoid all that play-in mess down there. I think officially, Raw, I believe we need 2 more games to officially avoid the play-in.
Clinched in the top 6?
Yep.
Okay.
To be clinched in the top 6. So officially avoid it all together. Derrick Rose has stepped up once again, man. He's at this point in the season, he's becoming our 2nd best player.
There's no question. He's and that's because obviously, we have Burks and IQ. But now D Rose has needed to step up, and he has responded, man. I mean, look at
man.
But ever since he came at the Miami game, we all knew everything was going to be raised up. But he had to sit for a minute because of that COVID. But as soon as he came on the court for the Knicks, that first game, we could see this was going to be different.
Yeah, and for those who want the KOT, I see somebody is talking about the KOT snapbacks. All you gotta do is go to theknickoftimeshow.com/catalog. I'm pretty sure Fritz is putting the link in the chat somewhere. You can get your merch, even KOT hats in black and white and blue and orange as well. All right, so you can cop those for yourself. But yeah, Derrick Rose, man, he's gonna be so important when it comes to the playoffs. But also, you know what? I want to talk about something else too.
Jose's right. Yeah.
I want to talk about something else too. Since Fritz scared off the Lakers fan, he doesn't want to talk no more. And I figured you already know what you want to say about this. What you have your thoughts on this, Raw. But it's been reported recently that the New York Knicks and Julius Randle will be having a discussion about a contract extension this summer.
Well, all right. So let's think about this for a second. All right. I assumed, my assumption, if I'm Julius Randle, if it was you, okay? So now, if you sign an extension this summer, I think the max you can get is 126.
Right. He's not doing that.
Right. So if
He's not
you
doing
wait
that.
till the following summer, you could get 200.
Right.
And you're going to get 20 this year already. That's guaranteed. You're getting 20.
Right.
So why would you even, unless he's going to sign a 3-year deal in between, like get something 3 years, 150, and then have some option after that to create more cap space for the team. I mean, or what was it? It'd be 3 years, probably be 3 years, 120, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something that right. I mean, if you're going to do something like that, maybe, but I mean, I would just wait until next year and take the 200. Then again, I guess he's betting on himself, right? But he's going to get his money. He's going to get his money. So, I mean, it's just a question. I would discuss it if I'm Leon Rose out of respect. But if I'm Julius Randle, I'm going to wait until next year and get 200.
And if I'm Julius Randle, the way I'm playing, and Julius Randle has improved every season.
Yep.
Except for one season.
Yep.
The one season he has not improved was the season he joined us last season.
Yep.
But he's improved every season of his career.
That's correct.
And I expect him to do that once again. In some capacity. The question is he worth the max? Because I think the max at once he rejects is going to be worth somewhere around like 75. I think it's 75 million, which is.
Well, put it this way. Like I said, he'd be betting on himself, right? So let's say this: if Julius waits till next season and he's all NBA this year and all NBA next year, is he a max guy?
Here's the thing, man, and it's crazy because my thoughts on this is, I guess the question that fans are asking themselves is Julius Randle, and I saw Jay Boogie in the queue, but I think he just dropped. Is Julius Randle worth the max? Is he a number one option? I think that's what most fans are asking themselves right now. Is Julius Randle a number one option? And for me, the answer to that question isn't quite clear. At this point, since he's grown every year, I can see him growing into a number one option. He's shown flashes like today. Today is a good example. Today, he did not play well offensively all game. But the team carried him. But when it came down to hitting clutch shots towards the end of the game, he was able to get to his spots, take advantage of the mismatches, and hit some really tough mid-range shots to help solidify the game for us. So he has that ability. And he also attracts so much attention that he's able to make others, give other players enough space to hit those open shots. And that's something that you're going to want in a max player. But not only that, the way he's playing and the way Tom Thibodeau is here right now, I feel like he can help attract somebody else here. So I think the cons of letting him out the door are worse than the pros. I mean, the cons of not paying him is worse. I feel like, how am I saying this? I think letting him walk out the door, would be to our detriment, is what I'm saying. Like, even though we might pay him,
you just now getting success in New York,
right?
Okay, so unless you're going to get a guy that's a top 10 NBA player right now, that's going to replace Julius Randle, you get a Kawhi Leonard or Antetokounmpo, or you're getting somebody of that caliber. There's no question you have to resign him. You're going to resign him. And so now the issue is not whether you're going to resign him. You're going to resign him. Now right. You want to do it like this. My discussion, if I'm Leon Rose, is we want to make sure we can build a team around you.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So the good thing about all this is Julius is 26.
Yeah.
So if he was to sign whatever, if he was to sign any deal he signs right now, whether it's 4 or 5 years, only gets him to 32, which is excellent. So we have a chance to build something around. I don't want to be like him, 34 years old, like Chris Paul, and we own him $44 million. You know,
I agree with you.
So if he's 32, and that's when he's getting to be okay, he still has some strong years that year left, barring injury, and we could still do something. So if we sign him this year, it would be actually good for the Knicks.
Yeah, it would be great for the Knicks if he actually signed him this year and get him out the way. But I don't think he's going to do that.
I don't know what is in his head. I mean, if he decides to wait till next year and take the bigger money, that's not going to hinder us because we can wait till after we signed all free agents and then sign him. We can go over the cap to sign him. So there's no need to push it. But if we sign him this year, we in really good shape.
Yeah, we sign him
we got cap room and we got all kind of stuff, man.
No, you're absolutely right about that, Ro. I mean, listen, if we attract another free agent off season or mid next season, that saves us a lot of headache on figuring out if it's worth keeping. Because at that point, then it'll definitely be worth keeping him.
Yeah, no, I believe either way it's going to be worth keeping him. I don't think there's any question we have to keep him because we actually caught lightning
in the bottle, right?
Protecting this guy as he's now coming into his own. He's now maturing and realizing. Remember now, this is the first year he's really come to see. Like you said, except for last year, he's actually improved every year.
Absolutely.
So I think we're going to get more. We haven't seen the best of Julius Randle yet. So I mean, if that's the case. And then you got RJ developing nicely. So I mean, I don't want to mess with that. I want to keep that. I want him here, and I want RJ building with him, and I want our cornerstones: RJ, Julius, Mitchell Robinson.
I agree with you.
I want our cornerstones to stay. IQ and OB, if possible. I want our cornerstones to stay, and let's just continue to build this thing with them, and just get some veterans around him. I'm not concerned. I think Julius is a superstar in the making. We're seeing the development of a guy.
Exactly.
So if that's the key, that's going to happen. If that's going to happen, we have to keep him.
Exactly.
So, like I said, the good thing about it is that if we do sign him to a $200 million deal, yes, it would be more than he's probably worth. It would be.
That's the thing. Like it is more than he's worth.
I'm not worried about that amount right now. If we can make a finals run, I'm not worried about that.
Right. And I know people are thinking finals run. He's not good enough to make the finals. Like we're fourth in the East. We're fourth in the East.
Yeah, we're fourth in the East
without a real point guard.
Trying to play for the play-in. We're fourth in the East.
Right. We're fourth in the East without a real point guard.
Yep.
Without and with guys who are getting better on the fly.
Yep.
And not a true second star.
Yep.
So
not yet.
Not yet.
RJ could be that guy. So
exactly.
I'm very high on RJ being that guy, and Obi is, Obi could play, man. He just hasn't gotten the minutes yet, but he could play. So
he can play.
Obi could play. So I'm not sleeping on any of our guys at all. I think we got enough crew that with a little seasoning, and you add another player, one more piece.
Oh yeah.
And we're headed to the finals, man. I like our chances with that. So no, I'm not sleeping on us. And to me, think about this now. How often have the Knicks had the continuity that they need?
That's exactly, Ro. That's exactly.
Right? So if you can able to keep these crew together and just add a piece to them, just drop Peyton, and then give me somebody else at the point guard. Hey, we are in good shape, man. We in good shape.
We need to do that, man. We're
in good shape.
We're on the same page as because I don't know what the rest of the Knicks Nation is really. I've seen the Twitter debates and the Instagram debates. But I'm on the page of, even though it might be an overpay, yes, still talk to this man and go. I would bring up the history. Listen, you see these teams who overpaid, you paid these players such and such a money. This is their cap. You know what I mean? You are worth this.
Did you hear the interview with his mother?
No, I missed the interview with his mother.
She said some very interesting things, man.
What did she say?
He said that when it was time for him to look for free agency after that year when the Knicks signed him, he was saying before the Knicks signed him, he wanted to come to New York. And his
Oh,
mother,
I heard that. I've heard that before.
and his mother said, "Are you sure you know his agent?" His mother said, "New York is tough," and he said, "I'm very well aware. I want it."
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, for the sake of continuity, for not only that, it's not always is it about what Julius Randle or any player is worth, like on the open market, right? It's worth, what is he worth to the Knicks?
Right.
What is he worth to the Knicks? And so to me, if you, for the sake of the continuity and the guys we named in terms of our cornerstone players, and you add another guy that's another talented guy, if not a superstar, a very up and coming guy, we could be tough,
Yeah,
man.
man.
With Tom Thibodeau, we can be rough, man.
Yeah, man. I think the alternatives, if you don't sign him, is you risk another team getting him. Is you're setting back the timeline once again another another 4 years or so.
Exactly, and he's been durable, man. He's been durable. After his rookie year when he broke his leg, he's been durable his whole career. So he's got that. And the best ability is availability, and he's been available. So I mean, look at this. You got LeBron missing games. You got Anthony Davis is one of the most unavailable superstars.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, what's the use in having one of those guys if they're not ever going to be suiting up? You know what I'm saying? So no, I think we keep Julius if he wants to. I would love him to sign this summer for
please do, please. Please,
sign
man.
this summer, baby, for three.
Yo, get it out the way.
Whatever Max is, sign this summer, we'll be good to go. I would love that, but I just always think if I'm the player, and what's the best move for me, and I'm thinking if I'm Julius, and I know I'm gonna come back, work hard. I'm trying to get that 200 mil, and
absolutely.
Even if I don't have as good a year next year as I had this year, but the team is successful, I'm still gonna get my money.
Exactly.
I'm getting my money. So either way, I'm getting my money. So let me just wait and see if I can get this 200. That's all I'm saying. But if he go ahead and signs this summer because Leon talks to him, whispers in his ear or whatever, and he's like, yeah, we can get another superstar. You sign this year, man.
Listen, yeah, I'm with you.
I'm good with
right. And I know some people are like, well, okay, we still have Obi, and this is what I have to say about that. I do think Obi will be a nice player, but I just don't know. I don't know, like you still don't know Obi's ceiling. Like I know he's gonna be a great player.
Obi is at least 2 years or 3 years behind where Julius is right now.
Right.
So to me, that's a best case scenario. He's probably at best case, he's probably 2 years behind where Julius is right now.
And I always say this, man, when you're thinking about what you want in a superstar, and low key, not even low key. I had an unpopular opinion a few years ago when it came to Kristaps Porzingis and including him in a Anthony Davis trade a few years ago. But this is when people still liked him. Before, people still liked him, and people were like, "Would you trade him?" And I was like, to be honest, yes, because when you're thinking about a guy to build a team around, one of the characteristics that you need from a superstar, in my eyes, Raw, is someone who has the ability to post and take over a game, and somebody who has the ability to take advantage of mismatches and make other players better.
Not only that, be available.
And not only be available too. Back in the day, I never felt that KP, maybe he could do it, but I wasn't exactly sure that he was going to be able to make other players better with his passing, because he wasn't really a passer. And every time a point guard was on him, he couldn't post them, so he couldn't create double teams and mismatches for other players, make other players better. So with Julius Randle here now, he can do that, and he doesn't really have a glaring weakness in his game besides turnovers. You know what I mean?
Right.
So even if he's not in your mind, the best player to bring you to the championship, he is really close.
Yeah.
To not having any flaws.
He's just a summer of improvement from being. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about 1 year of improvement from being that guy on a trajectory that he's doing, So, and then don't forget, RJ's going to get better. RJ's going to get better. Randall's going to get better. Obi's going to get better.
Absolutely.
These guys are all getting better. And the reason why I can say that is because of the culture that they have established. They're going to get better.
They're going to get better.
Yeah.
It's just a thing right now. It's just...
Nobody's going to sit back and eat bonbons over the summer, man. You guys are all going to get better, man.
Exactly. And when your best player is a guy who's just going to motivate everybody else to go to the gym. Because you know they was at the gym. They're in L.A., his hometown. Yep. You already know they had a gym. That's my theory. I think the reason why they was even shooting so well is because he already had the gym lined up because, he was already in LA.
Before they got that's true. I believe that.
Exactly. And that's going to be a pro for us because, the Lakers are the next game up. It's in the same arena.
On the same gym. That's
exactly.
Right.
So I expect the shooting to be pretty decent on the next game versus the Lakers. But when you have a guy like that who's a leader and who leads by example and his work ethic just kind of fluctuates throughout the team, I think you have to keep that guy in the house, man.
He's gonna. I don't think, honestly. I just think Julius ain't going nowhere. We got Julius unless Julius has decided he wants to leave, and I don't get that from him. So I think Julius is staying. The only question is, will he sign with us this summer or next summer?
Absolutely. And salute to the chat, man. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Also, if you want to talk to us, the Discord link is open. I pinned the Discord link to the top of the chat if you want to talk to us. Once you click that link, Fritz will be there, our mod, and he'll be able to pass you through to us, and we can talk that Knicks talk like we always do. All right.
Now the numbers are looking right, JL. It's 115 likes.
There we go.
Now the numbers looking like they're supposed to look.
There we go. And you know what? I realized too. The YouTube numbers. They update really slow sometimes. So there'll be more likes than what's been showing sometimes.
That's right.
But salute to the people who donate. Shout out to the son from Brooklyn who sends a $5 super chat. Says a great character win for the Knicks. Yeah, man, this is one that's it kind of solidifies us, like we said earlier, that we can beat the good teams. We are that good that we can just hang at the teams and beat the teams. And it's telling that Julius Randle only scored 14 points.
Yep.
And these other guys stepped up, and you just can't key in on Randle.
Right.
We are a fit. We're the big 15, bro. We're not the big 3. You're the big 15. You just can't key in on Randle.
My man Bullock made that. That's a true statement, man. That's a true statement. It was during the game. Not Mark Jackson, whoever was with him, was saying that it looks like the Clippers are trying to double Randle and dare any other Knicks to beat them. And Rose was killing them.
Exactly. You don't want to do that. And
Rose and Bullock was killing them.
It was. And you know what's funny? We started off slow, bro. We started off with an 0-10 deficit.
Yeah, they were down 10 the first. But I wasn't worried about that too much.
Yeah, because once it's funny because once Derrick Rose got in, they started doubling him when he got trapped. And
basically, let's not get in too big a hole until we can get D Rose in the game and get paid out.
Right. But then when D Rose and Bullock and Randle was in, that plan went out the window. You can't do that.
Yeah, man.
You can't do that. So what do you think about these others? What do you think about these others, man? We saw Frank signing today. Shout out to Frank, man. Frank signing today. No Knox yet. I thought I was gonna see Knox. No Knox
I didn't
yet.
think. I thought we was going to see Frank. I thought we would see a little more of Frank actually, but D Rose was playing so well they didn't need to. But I thought we would see a little more of Frank to help with Kawhi and Paul George. But no, I mean, he played 5 minutes. Obi played 10 minutes. But it's just that D Rose played 32 minutes today.
Oh, yeah, I feel like he's been averaging 32 ever since.
He played 32 minutes. Yeah, so as long as that's the case, Frank's going to be limited. But I mean, we said we had a Frank sighting, no Knox sighting. I didn't think we were going to see Knox because we didn't really have a problem with our wings. It was just really guards.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I didn't think we were going to see Knox today.
Now I was worried about Frank, man. He's been. I don't know if everybody have their names. The Braves is working for Julius Randle. Ever since Randle's had the Braves, has been playing all right. When Dotson was here, headband Dot. When he had the headband, he was playing right. Frank, he got the braids and the headband, and ever since he had the braids and the headband, I don't know. It hasn't been working for Frank. It hasn't been working for Frank.
But look, man, in all fairness, whenever Frank win, gotta get him off the pine, man.
Yeah, man.
It don't matter what hair. If he can't get off the pine, it don't matter what his hair look like.
Nah, I feel you. His shooting has been a little concerning lately. I know he's been rusty and stuff like that, but he hit a 3 today. All right,
he hit a 3, man. He hit a 3 today. Yep.
I was concerned. He had 2 air balls today. He had 2 air balls.
Yeah, but he stuck with it. He hit the 3.
Yeah, hit a 3. Got a nice little steal for a fast break.
Mm-hmm.
I was all right, cool. Maybe we'll see a little bit more of him. But yeah, he has probably another game to go for him to get a little bit of burn. Cause I do feel like once he quickly and company comes back, it's a wrap.
You got any they day today, I think, right? They day today.
Yeah, they're day to day. They're still day to day, man. They're still day.
So
to day.
they'll probably come back in New York. Those 2 guys.
Yeah, I can see them back in New York.
And that knee thing was what that was the other game when somebody rolled on his knee, right? Somebody.
Yeah, that was the Atlanta Hawks game.
Yeah.
When was it Trey?
No, was it Trey? Somebody fell backwards and rolled on his knee.
Yeah, it might have been Trey.
And that was his first game back, from the COVID thing. So, yeah, but I just, anybody that was saying the Knicks need talent and we don't have enough depth, whatever.
yeah, we're proving it now, man. We're proving it
whatever.
now.
We lose IQ, we lose Burks. What happens?
We're still going. Everybody else just gets better. It's the Knicks stand up, like we said, man. And
we beat the Clippers.
And not only that, the defense is kept up once again. It was a great defense. Paul George, Reggie Bull was locking up Paul George.
Yeah. Oh, I love the way he's playing. Both on Paul George and Kawhi. He's playing excellent defense. Excellent defense.
RJ Barrett's playing great defense as well because RJ was getting him. I'm sorry, RJ was getting on my nerves lately with the defense, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He's been sleepwalking, man.
Oh my goodness. Man.
But today he was on point. He was on point today. I mean, he didn't make any glaring rookie mistakes or stupid mistakes on defense today. He was guarding Paul George and Kawhi Leonard also. So and RJ played a good game. He didn't shoot his best, but like I said, he's a scorer. RJ actually, he played 44 minutes today.
And that's a byproduct of Alec Burks and Emmanuel Quickly.
Did RJ ever hit the rookie wall?
He hit the rookie wall came early. Remember, he started off the season 0 for 23 from 3 over a span of 3 weeks.
No, but this is his second year, man. I mean, he's been playing heavy minutes from night 1, from Fizdale. He's been playing heavy minutes. Man.
No, you're right. You're definitely right. But once Alec Burks went down, his minutes has gone up. He's been the guy for the second year for the most part.
Well, I always thought that the greatest positive of RJ was his strength, and that's another area that it shows up. And he's an Iron Man, man. Yeah, so
but he actually shot decent from 3. He shot pretty well from 4 from 7 from 3. The 3 was looking very automatic today, man. He's not even.
No, he shot very well from 3. You're right, he did. He shot very well from 3. He did.
And he
one time he did a bonehead play. I forgot what he did. He did something stupid. But then the next play down, he comes and hits the 3.
Exactly. And there was even one that he clapped the ball. He clapped it like. And usually when players clap for some reason, they always seem to miss it.
Yeah, right.
But he actually nailed it. So yeah, RJ is looking great, and I'm hoping the 3-point defense keeps up because I do feel like, especially the Phoenix game, he's been doubling way too far off of his man. Because I know if you look at the Knicks' defensive principles, it's very obvious: protect the paint first, 3-point second, protect the paint, sprint back to the 3. I feel like RJ gets really too deep into the paint, and he's too far.
He's too far away. Yeah, they recover. Yeah,
to recover. So I'm pretty sure they'll be looking at tape, and hopefully.
So the Lakers traded. Well, they didn't have Lou Williams anyway. So who is their big shooter? KCP, right?
Yep, KCP. Is the
that's
biggest.
That's their big 3-point threat, right?
Right, but also one of the Morris brothers. Every now and again, he can get hot.
Yeah.
Every now and again, he can get hot.
Keith. Yeah. Mook played good today.
Yeah, Mook played good. He played some good defense.
Yeah, Mook rough, man. I mean, did you see how that's okay? One area of, aside from the obvious turnovers, one area of Randle's game, the next phase of his improvement, he's got to not let people get in his head.
Yeah, that's the
next phase.
That is definitely next. I've been saying that a couple of.
You know who got in his head today, right?
Mook and Cousins.
No, it was Boogie. Cousins. Man.
Cousins.
It was Boogie. At the half, Boogie was poking at the ball. And you could see Boogie was smirking.
Because
and then Julius was getting all serious, and that made Boogie do more. And then Rondo.
And here come Rondo, exactly.
Okay, see, all these guys know each other from Kentucky, right? So Rondo, Boogie, and Randle, and they must have been some sort of brotherly competition or something, because Randall was getting all serious, and Boogie just egged him on, man. I was like, you can't let these cats get in your head like that, man.
Yo, that you were absolutely right about that, man. When things are going well, Randall you can see it on Randall's face. Like, even if you're look at Randall's face in the beginning of the season, before the season starts. Yep. When he's doing his interviews before the game, he looks miserable.
Like, man, he was so serious. He wasn't like, it was almost like he didn't want to beat it.
Yeah. And so now, like you can read that emotion on his face.
He wears his emotion on his sleeve. Whereas, like, if you look at RJ, his demeanor is the same.
Yeah, he's a killer.
Regardless.
He's a killer.
Yeah, regardless. He's like Bernard King. His demeanor is the same, regardless, man. So, yeah.
He's like one of those guys, like, he like kill somebody, like eat a sandwich later. Like, I feel
exactly.
like
exactly.
It's like nothing shows in this man's face, man.
Norman Bates, man. He just
exactly
gashes somebody with the knife and just sits down and eats, man. Yep.
Facts. Yo, salute to the chat, man. I mean, short show, man. Short show. It looks like wrap it up. Next game up will be the Lakers. Let me read this last super chat real quick.
Yeah, Lakers Knicks on Tuesday night.
Lakers Knicks on Tuesday night. So Monday night off. Lakers Knicks on Tuesday night. So which means I guess we'll do a post game Wednesday. You available for?
Yeah. Oh.
Is Wednesday bad?
Wednesdays are bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Wednesdays are bad. Shoot. Usually it's Tuesday, but then Tuesday's a game, isn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday's a game this way. All right.
What time is the game on Tuesday?
All right. Cool.
Is it 10:30? It's a late game.
It's a late game Tuesday.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, JL.
It's all good. I still look out for us Wednesday. Still look, or at least me Wednesday.
Thursday after the San Antonio game,
you'll be available for Thursday.
Yeah, after the San, because that's a 7:30 start.
All right, cool. So, all right, I'm down for that. If you want to do
after the San Antonio game.
Yeah. After the San Antonio, that's a Thursday. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for a Thursday game. All right, cool. So Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be here Wednesday for a post game.
Right.
Oh, so you want to do a late night Thursday?
Well, yeah, kind of, because Thursday's a 7:30 game. You figure to be over by 9:30. We get on, maybe, we start setting up at 9:30, 9:15, or whatever, and we get on by 10, right?
Right. No, I feel like that's gonna be like a midnight thing. I feel like
you're right. It is gonna be late, Jay. It is gonna be late. Well, let me know.
All right, I'm down. If you want to do Thursday, I'm down to do Thursday midnight. If you're down,
I am a KOT supporter, man, because I'm trying to do this thing. So, so we're not gonna be meeting anytime until Thursday. So let's do that.
All right, cool.
Matter of fact, because I'm going away. I'm relocating. I didn't tell you that.
Oh yeah, you told me you was relocating.
We're going down. We're going down there on this weekend. So so you won't see me for a minute.
All right, cool.
We're going down there to see if we can find us a crib.
That's what's up, yo. Good luck, man. I know the house hunting thing is a big deal. It's definitely a big deal.
Yeah. So
all right,
so that makes it even more. So Thursday, baby, let's do this.
All right, cool. Wednesday, Thursday, doubleheader. Let's do it. All right. I'll be here. I'll definitely be here Wednesday. I'll be doing a Raw Thursday. All right.
All right. Very good.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so salute to the chat, man. Shout out to Fat Boy with Kicks since the $5 super chat says, I think we good. I think one more season like this and the stars will start to line up to make their way into the Garden. # stay patient. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I feel like as long as we stay the course to keep this team together, the principles are there. People are just going to naturally get better just from being around each other, working on it all season, working on their weaknesses, and the teams are going to take notice, and they're starting to take notice already. So I think we'll be good for next season when it comes to
let them sleep on us. We're going to smack somebody, man.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely gonna snap with somebody. We a decent point guard away, man.
Let them sleep on us. We're gonna come out banging. Let them sleep on it.
Yeah, you already see what Derrick Rose does. You already see what Derrick Rose, man. Derrick Rose playing next to Julius Randle. Derrick Rose hitting threes now. You already see what that does.
Rose is something else, baby.
You already
else, man.
It's man. But yo, yeah, man. Yo, that is our show. As always, Len. Please like, subscribe if you feeling the content. Also get your KOT merch as well. I'm gonna let you know where to find that, because I know some people was talking about getting some KOT merch as well. Got the KOT snapbacks. Got it in black and white. Also got it in blue and orange. The blue and orange is popular.
Yeah, it would be, man. Yes. Yeah.
And shout out to those who got the KOT snapbacks this week. I've seen some email notifications going out saying it got sent out. So enjoy those guys, whoever got their stuff. So hold on, let me get to the little screen share real quick. Alrighty then. All right, here we go. So all you gotta do is head to the Knick of Time show. Check out the blog too. Look at my writers doing their thing. Shout out to Fritz and these guys who do a good job.
For real.
On writing. Also don't sleep on this Luca. Oh, okay, 16,000. Oh, we doing a thing. I like the 1,600 views. Shout out to you guys doing a good job. All right, so yeah, man. Good. Shout out to Mikey. You wrote a really good article, a really good read on Luca Vildoza. All right. If you want the KOT merch, all you gotta do is go to the catalog, click that, wait for it to load, and boom, there you go. Right at the top, get that KOT snapback. Also got that Whose Man's Is This t-shirt over here. Yo, can't wait for my man Ryan. My man Ryan G. He said he should be back around playoff time.
Excellent.
That's what he told me. So hopefully everything works out, and our guy Ryan is back around playoff time. So you get all your KT merch. Ironically, Ron Baker is still moving out here in these streets. Everybody loves Ron Baker. All right.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy.
So you can go over there and do your thing. All right. That is our show. Raw, let them know where you're from, man.
Raw Hebrew Remnant on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Raw Hebrew Remnant on Twitter. Raw Hebrew Remnant repping Knicks Nation on Patreon.
There you go. Salute to Raw, man. The guy from the YouTube's all across the street doing his thing. Always providing great content, great insight on the show as well. All right.
Always
you also
a pleasure being on the KOT show.
Absolutely, man. Anytime. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at the KOT Show on Twitter. Also, follow us on Instagram at the Knick of Time Show and on Facebook as well. And yeah, every now and again, I'm on Instagram too. I'll do some artwork. Find me on Jealous Draws thing as well if you want to. All right, if you're into that type of stuff. All right, cool. That is our show. And one last shout out to the people rocking in the chat. Shout out to M Santos. Shout out to Mansa Duchamp. Shout out to Tell him Alejandro with the energy, man. Always the energy. Shout out to D Nice. Shout out to Gregory Castillo, all the mods who rock with us. Junior Karuma. Who else we got? Wilton Mena. Ciel Santana. Joshua Rivera. Everybody. NS. Sync Nick. Everybody's rocking with the KOT show. Glad you were here. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And yeah, that is all. We got more content to cut up for tomorrow. All right.
There you go.
All right. That is our show. We are out of here. Peace.